so still. Hi everybody, this is Ioana from Shining Mama, and I would like to welcome you to day 15 of our 30-day challenge to go from silence of the winter to shining in the summer. And today I felt like I would like to go further with explaining my drawing that I showed you yesterday, because for me this is an empowering drawing, and I think I would like to explain to you how I see it, how I see manifestation happening. And it sounds quite strange for the people who are not familiar with energetical work, but I would like to explain a little bit. So in our body there is this system, this energetical system that it's called the chakras, and they are very mostly people know about these 7 chakras that we have in our body, and actually there are much more, but these 7 points of energies, of spheres of energy, are the most known about all over the world now. They came to the Western world through the system of yoga, and they are also known in the Chinese energetic system, but under other names. And the colors of the system, I'm going to just say them very fast, because if you want to know more about the chakras, this is not the place, and I'm not such a specialist to talk about it. But to me, there is something into the system of the chakras that has to do with how we manifest things. And they say, and I've never saw them, but I suppose people who are sensitive to these kind of things can see colors. They say that the chakras are one on top of our head, one here, the third eye, one here at the neck, the heart, or in the heart place is the energetical heart. Into our solar plexus, another one on the pubic bone, and another one at the root of our trunk. And the colors are, actually there is different systems have different colors for them, but I'm going to say what I use to visualize them. This is purple, dark blue, light blue, green, yellow, orange and red. And if you look into the system of colors, they are kind of related to each other, so it's easy to remember. And they are visualized like source of energy. And for me it's very important now, because now more than ever, because I don't know why, but the spiral is something that is very present into all my drawings and everything I make with my own hands. Just spirals everywhere, spirals and little hearts, but yeah, love. And the spiral is for me also the symbol of that's why I also put the spiral symbol into all this work that we are doing here for 30 days, because you go from this small point and it goes further and further, and there is this continuous growing which goes further and further. And this is how this system also works. If you saw my intro video, then you will kind of see it. So I see it like focusing and expanding, focusing and expanding, and this spiral, they just, and if you see these spirals, there are different kind of spirals that have the same distance between the curves, or the ones who go exponentially. We are not going to go into that, but I just wanted to say that a little bit. So this drawing to me is about creation. Why? Because I believe that this is how things are going, like from the immaterial world into the material world. They are going also through our body. Let's say how I see it. It's a little bit visual. For the people who are not visual, they are going to go like, what are you talking about? But how I see it is that things are in the immaterial world, and they are always present there. And if you want to draw them into your life, you should visualize them drawing it also through your own chakras. And some of the things that we materialize, in my eyes, we materialize through certain chakras. And for example, the things that are the most material and the most present in our lives, they went through all our chakras, and they are burst through the lowest chakra, which is red. And how I see it is like a system. If you want to materialize something and you are clear on what you want to materialize, I believe for me is, or if I want to materialize something, let's put it like that. So the way I visualize it is, first of all, I call it in. So this is the upper chakra. I just call it in from the immaterial into the material. Then I see it, because this is the third eye. I just see it with my third eye. I imagine it. I smell it. I look at it. I see it. Then I speak it. And this is a big part of our materializing stuff. That's why I advised you, or I asked you to go along with me and journal, and because the spoken word has big power. Then love it. This is also very, very important in something that you want to materialize. Just feel for it. Feel your deep feelings of gratitude that it is in your life, or that it will come into your life. Then own it. And that has two connotations. One is make it your own, feel like it's your own, and also act at it as it is already happening in your life. If it's love or material stuff, well, material stuff is not so. For me, it's not that important, but you have to live with something. So, if you want to call abundance into your life, this is also a system that you can use. And own it. This is your solar plex chakra. Create it. Create it is this. Be aware that you also created with your things, with your thoughts, and with everything that you do. Be aware that if you want to attract something into your life, you also have to create it. You have to take action to create it and birth it. And birthing it is also a very big part of it, because realize that you are drawing something into material. That if it was an idea in the beginning when you are calling it in, you have to also birth it. So let it rest. You can't birth something from yesterday to tomorrow. There is, on this planet, there is the time that we have to realize that it passes between the first wish and the birthing it. And some animals have 9 months between the calling it in and the calling in and the birthing it, and other animals have 2 years. And I don't know if you can put an time on it, but if you would like to do that and if it resonates with you, you can also do that. Or somewhere in the process, maybe when you speak it, maybe and speak it doesn't only mean that you talk about it, because that would be nice if you have somebody that you trust so much to talk about your idea or with what you want to bring into your life, and in this case into your home. But you can also speak it by putting it on paper, like David Wolf says. Don't think it, ink it. So yeah, this was for today, and I think this is a system. Well, I draw it because I like to draw it with my own hands, and as you can see, I'm in this phase more than in the other phases, and birthing, that's true. I'm birthing now a lot of things, and I'm in this birthing process, and it feels like a birth. So it's very interesting because I birthed more than one physical child. I birthed more other energetical things, and every time it's like a big process. And it's also physical. It's almost funny to see how the body reacts to it. So this was for today, empowering for your home. You can also use this process for other stuff, but you will adapt it another time. So if you want to do something for your home today to empower your home, you can either draw it, or you can draw with different colors. What I said, the call it in, see it, speak it, love it, own it, create it, and birth it. Or you can, if you're not into creative arts, you can use your other sort of creativity, and just maybe you make a cake with all these colors. I don't know. It's possible. Or maybe you make different kind of milk and you put them on top of each other, and you have this wonderful dessert that has all these colors. It's also possible. So I'll see you tomorrow.